Pace cars in. They address themselves to the start line. Kyle Busch has elected the outside. He is the control car. So Logano cannot beat him to the start line on the initial start of the race. And we're off in Kentucky.
Kevin Harvick with a big moment going into turn 3. That's that flat section of this racetrack that makes Kentucky Speedway so unique compared to other mile-and-a-half tracks. Already 3 wide as we're starting lap 2. With that lack of grip and that inside lane hasn't scared off Joey Logano. He's still battling down there in that very bottom lane, trying to get by Eric Almirola. Now his teammate Brad Keselowski coming to the outside.
Almirola single file behind Kyle Busch, who will lead the first 9 laps of this race. That is significant because 9 is the number of laps that Kyle has led on all the mile-and-a-half tracks so far this year. Just 9 laps and 9 today.
You can see this. Eric Almirola, I didn't think he was going to be able to hold that bottom groove, but he certainly did. He's going to make the pass on Kyle Busch. I thought that 10 car looked really good coming off the turn 4 down the front straightaway as he closed up on Kyle Busch. I did not think he could hold it, but he did. Nice move. Eric Almirola taking the lead.
Only 3 to go in the stage. Now look at the gap between Almirola and the next car ahead, because that may be why Newman was so willing to lay over. He could end this stage as the free pass car. That's extremely likely here with just 2 to go in the stage.
Well, besides the fact he couldn't hold back Almirola and the fact that there was a gap, I agree, Mike. Good chance he will be that free pass car.
Boy, 2 of the best ever at Kentucky here, Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski. And they're battling, but it's for 13th place.
The other thing these 2 drivers share is watching their teammates up ahead of them having a little bit better day.
Like Martin Truex, who started out back due to an inspection failure and is now in the top 10.
Well, Ryan Newman's going to come back to try to get back one of those laps.
Well, he's got to, because that car, if that car just ahead is only 1 down, and it's not, it's more than a lap down. That's Garrett Smithley.
It looked like
3 laps back.
Yeah, I think Eric Almirola got held up in traffic a little bit.
As long as he doesn't get to Hamlin, Newman is okay. And he didn't. The stage is over, and Eric Almirola has his 2nd stage win of the season.
Nine's coming to you. Protect the high side here.
It's TJ
One back. All good.
Joey Logano's spotter.
Yeah, and I'll give Joey a lot of credit. Not from a lack of effort. He's putting it down there on the bottom underneath in that vulnerable position, taking the air off the outside of that car inside of Eric Almirola. Now he's faded back to 2nd as he slid up in front of Chase Elliott.
Oh, Matt Kenseth in trouble, and that's
it looks like the
caution is out.
It looks like the left front tire is down, or left rear maybe.
Caution comes out with 6 laps to go in the stage.
You can see that car's gone around because you can see the roof flap had engaged. Oh, the 2 car. Was he on pit road when that happened?
Well, we're hearing Keselowski is being scored the leader. And we'll check that as Matt Kenseth has brought the caution out with 6 laps to go.
That's what I call
in stage 2.
The perfect storm, Mike, is when you're on pit road changing your tires as the caution comes out. Let's see what happens. You can see Matt Kenseth down on the apron, knows he has an issue, tries to keep the car from going up on the racetrack. Luckily keeps it out of the wall.
Still there, quarter bumper. You are clear. Your help's one behind. Blaney's starting to get pushed now. Half behind. Blaney's almost clear. Just got clear. He is clear. Going with the car. He is clear. One behind. Momentum 3/4. Half up. Half up. Half up. Equalized at half. Split down a little. Trying to back up to a push. Split down just a little bit. Split down by 1. 3/4. 3/4. Half. Split down. Inside. 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 He's not chasing you. Green checkered. Here's the line. Inside. You're good. Nice job.
Or just go back to that perfect storm under green, Mike, where the 2-car Brad Keselowski stays out on pit road as the caution comes out to get this lead, and how that's going to change his race. And now he's controlling this restart in this race, but he's got 2 or 3 very fast race cars behind him. One moving into second, Mark Truex Jr., and the other one side by side is Ryan Blaney, and here comes Jimmy Johnson into the picture.
And here is how Truex took the lead from Brad Keselowski.
Well, Brad Keselowski tried every single line and different approach to these corners here at Kentucky to try to hold off the 19, and then he comes up on a lap car of Timmy Hill, and that opens up the door for Mark Truex Jr. to get the lead. And Mike, other than Almirola, who's back there in 10th place, not really able to recover right now, I don't know if anybody, well, I guess Blaney in third also, has anything for this 19 after coming all the way from the rear of the field today.
Wow, things changed quickly here in Kentucky. Brennan Poole cut down a tire, and a piece of his crush panel ended up on the track, and that was debris. Now watch the 3 of Austin Dillon, who is trying not to pit, but because of the transition ends up losing the car, spinning it around after the caution had waved. The caution is for debris. And the pace car is in. Let's see if this is the final restart of the day.
5. Ready. Green flag, green flag. No run from behind. All good behind you. Still inside. Inside lane's pushing. No worries out back. 4 is in line with you now. 4 in line. 4 in line tight. No pressure from behind. 2 still inside.
See 3 wide. Kyle Busch to the inside.
1 back to the 4. 4's tight with you.
Christopher Bell.
Still inside.
Jimmy Johnson jumping from 9th to 6th here. And William Byron right with him in 7th. Truex trying to pull away.
Kevin Harvick goes to the inside of Brad Keselowski. Remember, these guys have a little bit fresher tires. See if they can't do something with them. Jimmy Johnson, William Byron. Oh, Keselowski gets a little bit loose.
Wait a minute. But they're in 9th place at Kyle Busch. Isn't that car that was broken not long ago? It's broken.
Well, it's broken, and it's in
car on the wall,
position.
John Hunter Nemechek. And that will put us back under caution.
Heavy damage to the nose, to the right rear.
Front Row Motorsports has never finished the season with a car in the top 25 in owner points, and right now coming into this race, both their cars are in the top 25. And Nemechek having a bout with the wall.
Yeah, you can
puts
see.
us under caution. It'll be 19 to go in Kentucky. Who gets the jukebox? Let's find out.
Oh, Jimmy Johnson gets turned by Keselowski. You could see it coming, Mike. Caution is out. Jimmy Johnson moved down to try to block that big run coming from Brad Keselowski. Jimmy did a similar move on the last restart, was able to make up some spots. Keselowski tried it that time, and he and Jimmy Johnson come together.
Looks like Jimmy's got a tire rub as a result.
Pretty good chance of a right front. Oh, these guys are wondering who was ahead the time of caution.
And our scoring has
Blaney.
Now, at the time of caution, it is not the moment of caution that determines the leader. So that you can't advance on the yellow, it's the last scoring loop that is crossed prior to the caution flag, where you see Jimmy going around off the bumper of Brad's number 2. Pace car's in. It'll be 13 laps to go. Blaney on the outside, Truex on the inside. Here we go to settle the Quaker State 400.
Oh, look at Kevin Harvick taking him 3 wide, goes to the inside.
Keselowski.
No way, is he going to steal one here?
Keselowski trying to go with him.
One lane.
Oh, Truex gets loose.
Unbelievable, 3 wide for second place as Kevin Harvick takes the lead. 3 wide back in that next row back also. This would be unbelievable for Kevin Harvick. Never won here at this track.
Oh, 4 wide.
4
Look
wide.
at him fan out 4 wide in the middle. Ooh, that could get too close for comfort. McDowell got jostled around there.
I don't see any way we don't get another caution here, Mike. This is wild and crazy.
McDowell and Logano, both the yellow cars getting bounced around. Yesterday, Kevin Harvick's son won his first ever go-kart race. Kevin said the pressure was on him today, and look at this.
Well, the pressure's really on him right now, Mike, because Mark Truex Jr. really cut down that lead that last time through 3 and 4. Let's go back and watch this restart.
No push.
And well, this time Brad Keselowski decided to push Kevin Harvick instead of go the inside, and that gave Kevin Harvick the momentum to go to the inside and make it 3 wide. I really thought Truex Jr. and Blaney were going to get back to the outside of Harvick down the back straightaway, but it just didn't happen.
Well, Truex got loose in the middle of the corner, so couldn't mount a charge down the back stretch. And we're coming to 10 to go. Kevin Harvick has won at every track on the circuit, but this one.
Right down here, turns 3 and 4 is where Kevin's really struggling, and we saw Truex. There he goes to the inside of Kevin Harvick.
Still there, clear. He'll come back. He'll be inside into 1, tight.
I think Kevin might be able to hold on to that outside through 1 and 2, but it's 3 and 4 where he's really struggling. Oh, Truex pushing the issue, not there though.
Well, Truex wanted to get all 4 tires up into the traction compound. He got 2 up there, that helped, but now he's down on the bottom again.
Oh, caution is out.
Matt Kenseth.
Oh, looks like he got some help from Ryan Newman. He goes around, not all the way around, just gets sideways, then heads down pit road.
They used to be teammates at Roush Fenway. Well, that's the second spin of the day for Kenseth, the first one at lap 154.
That's going to be Cole Custer to the outside of Brad Keselowski, putting him 3 wide.
He got a push from Matt DiBenedetto.
Can he stay in it in that upper groove? Here comes Kevin Harvick back to the outside of our leader, Martin Truex Jr.
Look at the run that Custer has.
They touch. Here comes Custer.
He had a big run down the straightaway.
How did Mark Truex Jr. get to the outside of the 4-car Kevin Harvick? Here comes Blaney to the inside, 3 wide. Custer to the outside, 4 wide.
White flag waved. Next flag ends it.
They're banging off one another.
Custer to the lead.
Oh, heavy tire rub on the 4-car Kevin Harvick.
A rookie is going to win Kentucky. Can you believe it?
I never would have believed it till now, Mike.
Custer, Truex, DiBenedetto, Harvick, Blaney.
Wow.
Off the final turn, rookie Cole Custer wins Kentucky. Can you believe it?
Incredible, incredible. That last restart, I can't wait to go back and watch this. That's going to put Cole Custer in the All-Star race for Wednesday.
Cole, a rookie. You are a winner in the Cup Series. What just happened on that restart? How good was that car?
Man, we were so good all day. Our car was so good. I mean, obviously, it wasn't the easiest track to pass on, so we're kind of stuck back there, but that was the best car I've ever driven in my life. Everybody at SHR brought an unbelievable car. I mean, Mike and Davin on the box, I mean, that was unbelievable. I mean, Gene, I can't stress enough how thankful I am for him taking a shot at me. It definitely was not the start of the year that we wanted. I mean, we were definitely way off at some places, but this was by far, I mean, unbelievable car. We put it all together, and I just can't thank everybody enough.